Terrible Tuesday, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's Terrible Tuesday, whoa, whoa, whoa. It's Terrible Tuesday, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's Terrible Tuesday, whoa, whoa, whoa. Go! It's Terrible Tuesday, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's Terrible Tuesday, whoa, whoa, whoa. It's Terrible Tuesday, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's Terrible Tuesday, whoa, whoa, whoa. Go! Go! It's Terrible Tuesday, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's Terrible Tuesday, whoa, whoa, whoa. It's Terrible Tuesday, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's Terrible Tuesday, whoa, whoa, whoa. It's Terrible Tuesday, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's Terrible Tuesday, whoa, whoa, whoa. It's Terrible Tuesday, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's Terrible Tuesday, whoa, whoa, whoa. It's Terrible Tuesday, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's Terrible Tuesday, whoa, whoa, whoa. It's Terrible Tuesday, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's Terrible Tuesday, whoa, whoa, whoa. It's the GG Show! It's the GG Show! It's the GG Show! It's the GG Show! Let's go! When was the last time you wanted to let go? Drop your ambitions. It's a GG Show! 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 When was the last time you wanted to let go? Drop your ambitions. It's a GG Show!
Welcome to the GG Show, morning edition. Starting to lose my fucking. Starting to lose my. I haven't had enough coffee yet. Too much weed already. But let's drink coffee together and smoke weed together. Then we'll fuck later. I mean, it's all good. It's all good. Hey, but welcome to the GG Show. It is I, your host, Dick Head Douche Bag Extraordinaire. GG. How are you this morning? It's a Tuesday, not a Sunday. I thought last night was a Saturday. Like almost all day, all night. Fuck. You know what though? Every day is a Saturday if you want it to be, buddy. Missy. I mean, whomever I'm talking to. You sons of bitches out there. Oh, let me at least get a swig of some coffee in my Christmas mug today. It's the only mug I had. Fuck me. Christmas mug. I don't want to drink out of a Christmas mug. The inside of it's red. Fuck the holidays, man. I'm so over that shit. Oh, shit. Hey, Gigi. Yo, what's up? I tell you that you make a badass cup of coffee, dude. Every day. Every day you say that to yourself, man. Pat yourself on the back or shoulder, whatever you can reach. So, anywho, jerks off with KC fan tears. Okay, I think we could change that to let's change that to I'm an asshole. No. I can spell. There you go. That's all you need to do. That's all you need to be. If you want to be an Eagles fan, just learn how to spell it, motherfucker. That's right. They're proud that they can spell that fucking word, man. Let me tell you. But yeah, so today we're going to go through some shit. We got some commercials to go through, some 80s commercials. We're going to watch Philadelphia act like fuckheads. So we're going to watch maybe even a little bit more crying KC fans. I don't know. Fuck. I might not do nothing but just sit here and talk to you guys. I don't fucking care. But I'll tell you one thing. Nobody's going to tell me to get off today. All right, listen. Being it was Saturday night, last night and all, I was in party mode. I pretty much always am. But I was in party mode last night. And when the lights went down, and everything got quiet, something fucked up happened. And I don't even know if I want to tell you, but I'm going to. I started...
Welcome to the chat. It's Timble time. Gigi's got a tune that's truly sublime. Each guest comes in and the beats start to play. Timble time's here. Let's celebrate today. Oh, it's Timble time with Gigi on the beat. Feel the rhythm, everybody, move your feet. Welcome one, welcome all to the show so fine. Every guest gets the groove, it's Timble time, yeah.
Hey now, all right. Let's say hellos. Let's say hey nows to you motherfuckers. Mr. Skidget, hey now, good morning. Good morning. Hope you're having a good day, and I hope you have a great day thus far. Give it to her, hey now, Mr. Skidget. My thinking pipe out. Good to see you. Good to see you. Strange and Trippy. What's up, dude? I like that guy. I like that guy. He's got moxie, that guy. Strange and Trippy. Dude, give him one. Strange and Trippy, head out. And I didn't even give you a fart, Mr. Skidget. So this one's from Mr. Skidget. And this one is for Strange and Trippy. I gotta find a Strange and Trippy one. Let's see. Oh, there's a Strange and Trippy one. Told you. Strange and Trippy. I told you. Busting out 2 farts in a row. Nice, nice. Chicago 420, my homie. Top of the morning to y'all. Top of the morning to you, too. Hope Chicago's is kicking ass and taking names, baby. Second City. The Second City Saints, bud. Yeah. Yeah, you know why? Because when it burnt down the first time, they built over top the shit. There's not much more than Chicago strong. All right, give Chicago 421. Hey there, my brother. Ah. Nice. Nice. Sounded like a 40cc to me. I don't know why, but it did. All right. Bad nurse. What's up, darling? You're feeling better. Hey now, bad nurse. No, you're not.
You can't handle the truth.
I apologize. Don't do it. I apologize. Don't do it. We had talked on the phone during the holidays. What? We had talked on the phone during the holidays. What? Next time we'll get the rest of you stupid fools.
And the cute fart. Right. Good times. Good to see you, bad nurse. All right. Brandy Phillips. Hey now. How you doing, girlfriend? Good to see you this morning. Over one. Brandy Phillips. That was weird. My stuff just went haywire. Good morning, Brandy. Hope you have a great day. as all of you. Sure as fuck do. Wait, you know what? I missed a few things. What you getting in? It's just Strange and Trippy's getting a new computer today. Right. It's Alienware, if I'm remembering right. Can't remember if it's a Saturday or a Monday, but I can remember you're getting in fucking Alienware, and I can already tell that the Soma's doing its trick. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Shit's gonna get a little slurry this morning. What? Let's see, Randy. Yeah, I like gifts after Christmas better. Well, they make the most sense, right? I mean, because after Christmas, you're gonna get something you need. Maybe not. I don't know, but probably because you put it out there in the ether. You know what I mean? Yeah, you that ether. It's a motherfucker. But I'm glad you're getting your new computer, bud. Opening a new computer and smelling it better than sex. Tapping on them keyboards. It's like getting a fucking, just ramming it, dude. Just hard up. This is fucking, ooh. Giving that look, that skull. You're giving it, bud. Yeah, tap. You're gonna be typing. He's gonna be typing away today, man. He's gonna be writing manifestos. I look forward to the Strange and Trippy manifesto, my friend. I look forward to it. Oh, I'm glad you're glad that I'm glad that I'm having coffee too. Except my fucking hair keeps getting in my goddamn coffee. You know what sucks when you comb your hair later? Well, you fucking ladies know, maybe. You have long hair. It doesn't work right. Oh, hey now. You sure you don't want to get off today, Gigi? Wink, wink. I don't know. I don't know. Got me all blushing over here. Red dress and all. Looking. I just like it when Bad Nurse wears my red dress too. You guys give too much. You're giving. You're the giving group. You know? The best. I mean, get off. Get to look at red dresses. Get to slap old ladies in the face. I do not do that. I wouldn't do that. That would be terrible of me. Terrible. Wink, wink. Wink, wink. Oh. And then Shanky Girl. You get a special handsome Timble today. All right, give it to Shanky Girl. Oh Shangy girl, what do we have? What do we have for you? Oh, it's morning, so it'd be apropos to give you the sleepy farts. I mean, that's sawing logs, dude. That is sawing logs. How do you sleep next to somebody like that? I mean, it's gotta. I mean, you gotta sleep in separate fucking rooms. Fucking get old, start sounding like a goddamn monster. Ah, ah, ah. It's good to see you though. That is a one talented fart. I mean, and it's blessed. It's, I don't know why, but it is. I don't what? Pray tell. I. It's is it Saturday? I don't fucking remember anymore. Oh fuck! All right, let's go and get started, baby. I'm gonna pull those panties off, put them on my head, and then leave. Go home. Go back to my place. No. All right. Soma Saturdays. Yeah, it's still a Soma Saturday. Hey, it's cool because I love Saturdays, but Fridays is my day. My days are Fridays. Oh, sleeping. All right. I don't sleep. Yeah, I mean, I don't. You are correct. I sleep next. Technically, I do. Technically, I do. I have a French bulldog, and the motherfucker snores just about like that. But I like it. It's comforting. It's sometimes it puts me to sleep. So, you're right. I have no one to sleep fucking next to. Thanks for reminding me how lonely and pathetic I am. Maybe one day I'll get a warm body. Maybe. Better than a cold one. I can say that for sure. All right. Let me pull up a little magic here. Jesus Christ. Let's turn you down just a hair. And I just want to watch this again. I played it yesterday, but I want to watch it again. And this time I'm going to have the sound on because last night's show wasn't that, it was a good show. If you could have heard it, fucking idiot. All right, let's watch the first one here.
Today, being retarded means leading a full life. Retarded people go to work or school just like their neighbors and come back to a real home, a supervised home, right in the neighborhood where they belong. Being retarded never stopped anyone from being a good neighbor.
It didn't. Some of my best neighbors were retarded. Just saying. God damn it. I always do that. Yeah. Yeah, some of my best neighbors were full on retarded. It's all good. They were happy. I see people call them retarded. I don't. I call them huggable. Huggable. Squeezable. Not let go. Just squeeze them. Squeeze the shit out of them. All right. Now, let's watch some Eagle fans act like complete fucking degenerates. You know what? Philly, you kind of suck. You kind of suck when you win, man. You're a terrible, terrible winner. Terrible winner. I mean, who the fuck wins and then fucking goes around and destroys their own town that they're proud of? Philly do.
My birthday, so we had high hopes. We knew what Saquon was going to bring. We knew what Hurts was going to bring, and we were ready for it.
She knew what Saquon and Hurts was going to bring, whoever the fuck Saquon and Hurts are. She knew it. Those two knew it. Psychic. The mayor of Philly begged people not to go crazy and destroy stuff. The mayor might as well have said the exact fucking opposite, because Philadelphia, you motherfuckers. Now, you know you're motherfuckers too. If you're from, not all of Pennsylvania, but Philly, you've got a problem, man. You guys are way too fucking braggadocious and terrible winners. Mr. E comes back. Every town destroys stuff when they win. Philly hasn't won anything in forever. Yeah, they did. They did. I'm not going to argue with you because I'm not a sports guy, but maybe they did. Maybe it was like it was somewhere up there in the tri-state area. I know it. Maybe not Philly. Maybe, but give Mr. E his goddamn timble. Hey now, Mr. E. Glad to see you, kid. Give him one. Hey now, Mr. E. What do we got for Mr. E? Oh, that's an interesting one I haven't seen in a while. Okay. Well, let's do it, baby. Jabba the Hutt fart. That's
sniff that one.
Was a Jabba the Hutt fart, dude. Them huts. Fucking foul motherfuckers. Okay, now let's pull this back up. You fucking yeah. Look, I'm with you on that mystery. I'm a Texas fan. I love Texas. It's like you could. I toured there for like a month. Huh. The fucking place is so goddamn big. All right, what did I do? Oh, yeah.
I put down a bet already, 41-28. They scored actually less, so we did better than we thought.
Yeah, the score.
Wow. It was because of him. I knew it, man. I knew it. Those two won the Super Bowl.
It was crazy. We were not expecting such a blowout, but
Couldn't be happier about it. Couldn't be happy.
You know what, though? They can all spell Eagles, man. Yeah, it's in the song, dude. Pennsylvania is definitely extreme alt. Lucky. I might have to throw that up in the John P's.
Before the ball got kicked off, I knew it was us. This is what we do. It was nothing sweet. I knew Jalen Hurts and everybody was gonna get busy. It starts in the locker room. This is what we do. We don't come out here to play. That's for the Chiefs. They out here to be celebs. They wanna go out and promote things that don't matter.
That's right. What a bunch of fucking assholes.
Ladies and gentlemen, the score in the game, 6 sacks.
Wow. Awesome. Fucking awesome. Now let's watch them destroy their town. That'd be pretty cool. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're gonna watch that too. That's gonna be fun. Okay. Is it this one? There we go. There it is. Let's go. Let's go. We ain't done with Philly yet, motherfuckers.
Philadelphia celebrates, fans go wild. Climbing light poles and just about anything else that points straight up. It happened again last night after the Eagles' blowout win. Police did what they could to control the chaos. Remember, just 2 weeks ago, a young college student lost his life when he fell from a light pole and landed on his head.
What the fuck is going on in Philadelphia? What is going on? A dude fell on his head and died. They just like to climb shit, man. They love climbing. Oh, okay. Pennsylvania is a weird place. Lots of weird stuff there. Is it weirder than, I don't know, say Florida? Florida. Some hump. Let's see. It's a sort of home of punk now. Antifa too. From what I hear, Pennsylvania.
We watched the game at Philadelphia's oldest bar, McGillin's. But once the Eagles clinched the Super Bowl,
Broad Street, here we come!
tens of thousands of Eagles fans poured onto Broad Street from bars and homes. Aerial video shows the absolute crush of humanity.
The crowds are definitely growing as we are watching them flood out into the streets. You can see it's almost gridlock of people.
Mostly, it was good-natured fun, but there were
See? Spelling it, man. They can spell Eagles like no other fucking team ever.
a few moments of brazen lawlessness. Vandals overtook a linen delivery truck and then set all the tablecloths and napkins on fire. These knuckleheads thought it would be a good idea to topple a light pole.
Yeah, we won. Let's destroy our proud city.
I'm on Broad Street today. There's hardly any evidence of the wild partying that was going on just hours ago. These barriers will remain in place, though, because the party's not quite over yet. Come Friday, there will be 1 million+ people jamming this street for a parade to celebrate the Super Bowl champions. In the city of brotherly love last night, love was in the air. Sasha thought it was the perfect moment to pop the question to the love of his life.
Sasha, you're a fucking asshole. She's gonna divorce you. They all do.
Brooke, were you going to propose, win or lose?
No, I don't think it would have been the right atmosphere for a proposal if we lost.
So it really did come down to the victory.
Yeah, and they made it easy on me.
Awesome. Fucking awesome. Okay. Fucking awesome, dude. When you win, you destroy your shit, man. You just fuck it up. Oh, come on. They're not idiots. They're proud Philadelphians. I mean, come on. They're just happy. I mean, they're just happy. Yeah. I bet a lot of people lost the bet. All right, now next. What do we got? What is next? Oh, yeah. We got that to go through. Shit, I forgot about that. Now, all right, this is gonna be interesting. Okay. Do you ever wonder what North Koreans watch on TV? You should. You fucking should. Because what the fuck? Let's watch in disbelief. Who's that fat fuck?
I spent a whole day watching North Korean TV, and it was even more crazy and terrifying than you could possibly imagine. You'll have probably seen clips like this before.
광명성 3호 2호기 위성 발사 성공.
But this is just the tip of the iceberg, and the real story is even more crazy and surreal. From constant propaganda to parades to ancient cartoons, this video will show what it's actually like to watch TV in North Korea. And it provides a small glimpse into the everyday life of North Koreans. So, let's dive in.
Dive in, baby. I want to see what watching TV in North Korea. See, it gotta be that badass.
First, the history. As you'll know, North Korea is a totalitarian dictatorship where the everyday lives of North Koreans is strictly controlled by the government. After Japan's defeat in World War II, Korea split into the North and South in 1945. In 1948, with Soviet backing, Kim Il-sung was installed as the leader of the newly formed so-called Democratic People's Republic of Korea in the North. The Soviet influence helped establish the communist government, which was inherently authoritarian. Kim Il-sung developed the Juche ideology, emphasizing self-reliance and the central role of the leader in all aspects of society. This not only justified authoritarian control, but also created a cult of personality around Kim Il-sung, which was crucial for maintaining his dictatorial rule. After Kim Il-sung's death, his son Kim Jong-il took over in 1994, and then his son Kim Jong-un took over in 2011. North Korea has maintained one of the world's most closed societies, with severe restrictions on freedom of...
You know, that motherfucker calls himself the supreme leader. Can you believe that? Can you believe it? That fat little fucker calls himself the supreme leader. Motley Crue could be in serious condition. No, I didn't. We will. We will. Remind me, brother. I'm gonna head split. It was good seeing y'all this morning. Have a terrific day, Mistress Gidget. It's trippy. There's places like that out there. Yeah. And we ain't even scratched the surface, pal.
Of expression, information, and movement, which of course are key elements in maintaining a dictatorship. And this is exactly how TV has developed in North Korea. North Korea has 4 channels, although they're broadcast for a few hours a day. They are all broadcast from the Pyongyang TV tower in the country's capital, and all of the channels are controlled by the propaganda and agitation department. The main TV, and the one that I spend watching, is Korean Central Television. It's been broadcasting since 1963, and its logo is the Juche ideology flame, which looks like it hasn't been updated since the start. It broadcasts every day from 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock. And as all other media is banned, this is the main TV channel Koreans have to watch. So, if you're ready, let's see what millions of Koreans watch every day.
Yes.
A normal morning in North Korea starts like this. The national anthem is played over a video of the North Korean flag as the name's channel is displayed. It's then over to our anchor to say good morning to North Korea.
Right.
여러분 안녕하십니까?
She looks like if she fucks up, she's gonna get killed.
오늘은 1월 20일 월요일 음력으로 소달 20하루입니다. 지금부터 중앙 텔레비전 방송을 시작하겠습니다.
And after that, it's time to pay tribute to our great supreme and former leaders, our comrades of North Korea. First, to the first ever leader of North Korea, Kim Il-sung, who ruled North Korea from 1948 until his death in 1994. Kim Il-sung is crucial in the history of North Korea. He developed the ideology of Juche, which emphasizes self-reliance, national independence, and the central role of the leader in guiding the nation. Over time, a massive personality cult...
Look, I think this is very important to watch. It's funny, A, and B, I think we're gonna end up fucking nuking these little fucks. So, you little fucks.
Was built around him, portraying him as a near divine figure in North Korean society. Hence why we start each morning with this. And once that's done, you'll see some shots of some mountains, which you'll see a lot of on Korean Central Television. This is because mountains, like Paektu, the highest peak on the Korean peninsula, are central to Korean mythology and folklore. Paektu Mountain, in particular, is considered
Korean mythology and folklore. I'm telling you, man, that whole place is built on mythology and folklore. They think that Kim Jong-un doesn't even eat. We're shit. I'm not shitting you.
Considered sacred. It's revered as the birthplace of the Korean nation and is embedded in the national identity. And now on to Kim Jong-il. Kim Jong-il was the leader of North Korea from 1994 to 2011. He continued to promote the ideology. He also emphasized Songbok, or military-first policy, prioritizing military strength and the development of nuclear weapons over economic development. His rule saw economic mismanagement, leading to the Arduous March, a period of famine in the late 90s that led to the death of between 1 million and 3 million people. But you won't see that here, as we pay tribute to him. After that, there's graphics which look straight out of the 80s to tell us what's up on North Korean TV today.
여러분이 보실 방송 순서를 수리 살려드립니다.
A lot of the programs that they're going through aren't really programs. They're often just a collection of propaganda phrases. And you'll see that the majority of programming is just Korean music playing the videos of the country alongside information pieces such as how plants in a greenhouse.
Pumps in a greenhouse, man. You know, I thought we had pretty good program. No. North Korea to take the cake.
So, the day's programming properly begins with the first hymn to the fatherland, which, you guessed it, is patriotic music played over videos of glorious North Korea. A common theme you'll see in the videos is on food or farming. The North Korean leadership try to use this in their propaganda all the time, to paint a picture of a country that is prosperous and well-fed. But this is far from the truth. Food insecurity is widespread across the country, and many are malnourished and face days at a time without food. But you wouldn't know it by looking at these videos. And next, it's time to say hello to our current supreme leader.
Because old Kim Jong-un eats it all. He's fucking down in the food.
This text reads, because of Comrade Kim Jong-un, our revolution and our socialism are without ups and downs, and the future of our fatherland is endlessly bright and creative. And this is pretty much the majority of the TV output for the morning. Shots of people loving Kim Jong-un, flags, and the occasional nuclear rocket.
Awesome, man.
For the whole morning, this stuff plays out. Loud, bright images and videos of how brilliant North Korea is, and how we must all worship the supreme leader and the party. The whole morning schedule is just hours and hours of patriotic music and videos of North Korea, as well as propaganda about the Communist Party.
We got a Vincent Griffin in the house. Give me one. No. Fucking. I'll stop. We'll give my brother Vincent Griffin his God-given timbre. Vincent, hey now! Right. See? South Korea is where it's at, man. That is where it is. Kim takes 90% of the soldiers' pay. Why even pay them? Yeah, how was the food over there? Good question. The government pays them and then takes 90% of their payday. There was a large Samsung factory near me. That's right, man. I'm a dude. Did I give? Yeah, I gave him a timble, but did I give him a fart? If not, you got one now, brother. Hiya, little soul. Or, hiya, bad nurse. Little soul is in London. Ah, you son of a. Here I thought you were, you pulled the wool over my eyes, you sneaky. I'd rather you be in England any day. I love England.
And so, after some more obligatory photos of Kim Jong-un looking happy, it's time for us to start our proper...
Happy? Motherfucker looked jolly. All right? He looked not happy, but jolly.
Programming of the day. And at 1 p.m, Korean Central Television plays a movie.
Ooh. Movie? They're allowed to watch a fucking movie in North Korea? Get the fuck out of my house. Fuck you. That's giving them a little too much leeway. Lots of Polish people near me, northwest of Chicago, has tons of Polish people.
From what I can tell, this movie is about the Japanese invasion of Korea. It looks to be from the 1980s and was made under the rule of Kim Il-sung.
The fuck? What the fuck you doing here, my man? I love Moody. Moody's the best. Give it up. Give him one. Temple for Moody, Mongol. He's the best. All hail the supreme leader, the most supremest of supreme leaders, and in all the world. You capitalist dogs can smell our poo. in your poor third world countries. I've never heard of foo. Foo? God damn, every takes so much. Oh, and I canceled it. Motherfucker. Hold on. There we go. Now you're cooking.
And produced by the Pyongyang Film Studio. Now, the movie is very much following the patriotic vein, but I have to say, despite the obvious propaganda, the production values and filming is actually pretty decent. This was presumably because Kim Il-sung was a huge movie fan and invested heavily into movie production while his country starved to death. I can't find out much about this movie or what it might be.
It's because he eats everything.
Online, aside from the fact that it definitely looks to be a North Korean Pyongyang production. But if you know what this movie is or what it's about, please do let us know in the comments. So, it's now coming up to 3 p.m. in North Korea, and after the movie, it's time for, you guessed it, some more patriotic music and shots of North Korea. As well as shots of the mountain and the dear leader, Korean Central Television pools and parks. All of this is designed to show North Korea as a prosperous and growing economy. However, outside...
Looks like you're swimming in piss. Look at that, dude.
Is designed to show North Korea...
Damn, they're swimming in a big swim, a big toilet bowl, yo.
As a prosperous and growing economy. However, outside Pyongyang, poverty is rife, and many people fight for their survival every day.
성장하는 동물 식물이 벽체에 부착돼서 기어오르는 특성을 이용하는 녹화 형식입니다.
After that, we're treated to an informational educational program covering how to grow plants in greenhouses. Information programming is typical on KCTV, and it covers a wide variety of everyday topics. And for a country that has major food shortages, arguably this type of programming is actually quite useful for the population.
귤나무와 참과리, 바나나, 송유나무 등이 있습니다.
I have to say, by this point, I was strangely beginning to quite enjoy these videos. The patriotic music and the happy images of something slightly contagious about them. And then you realize that's exactly what they're supposed to do. This constant propaganda being streamed all the time eventually gets to you. I actually started humming along to this song before I had to snap myself out of it and realize what I was doing. So, while the propaganda was beginning to infect my mind, it's time to move on to our next programme of the day. And now it's time for sport on Korean Central Television. And they're playing a Champions League game from 2024. It's a year old, and it's Juventus versus Eindhoven. North Korea has recently started showing more international sport, and in particular, games where North Korean athletes compete. But none of these games are broadcast live, and North Korean TV will only broadcast the game if North Korea wins. I'm not sure why they're broadcasting a game that's a year old, whether they're holding all of the tournament back or whether they're just repeating shows they've already put on. But either way, it's nice to have some sport as variety in the programming.
유벤투스 팀의 문지기 29번의 그레고리오, 방어수들로서 27번의 감비아소.
Anyway, the game finishes 3-1, sorry for the spoiler, and then it's on to the next program, which is a newspaper on television. The next program consists of showing photos of the day's newspaper, which is of course controlled by the state, while a voiceover provides an overview and summary of the story. This is double propaganda, the state newspaper being read out on state television. It's been at least 30 seconds since we had some patriotic music, so here's some again. And now...
What you mean, mystery? Is this sickening your stomach? Let me see. Excuse me while I lose my stomach. I hope you guys have a great day. It's literally sickening to think about. What's that's kind of my point. But if it's making you sick, brother, you know. Let's see. Yes, but either way, Mr. E, feel better. Let me
Now it's time for kids programming on Korean Central Television.
Yeah, look at those, man. Oh, kids shit. Get a cat.
풍발이 되신 아들 녀석이
뭐를 그러다.
And today they're showing a cartoon called Boy General. The show is heavy on propaganda, and it is one of the most popular children's programs in North Korea, alongside the other classics Squirrel and Hedgehog. Boy General has been on air since 1982, but I'm not sure how old this episode is. I have to be honest, considering...
Are you serious? Like, are you fucking around, Moody? I mean, I believe you. You know what? I remember that, dude. And, madame, I remember that.
The awful conditions and human rights abuses in North Korea, it was nice to see a cartoon for kids. A brief escape from the end.
But when you're dealing with Moody, you never fucking know, man. Crazy. You're a crazy fucker.
I can't find out much about this movie or what it might be online, aside from the fact that it definitely looks to be a North Korean Pyongyang production. But if you know what this movie is or what it's about, please do let us know in the comments. So, it's now coming up to 3 p.m. in North Korea, and after the movie, it's time for... you guessed it, some more patriotic music and shots of North Korea. As well as shots of the mountain and the dear leader, Korean Central Television also put video out of the facilities available in Pyongyang. Things like hotels, swimming pools and parks. All of this is designed to show North Korea as a prosperous and growing economy. However, outside Pyongyang, poverty is rife, and many people fight for their survival every day.
All right, I think we've seen. I think it I think it replayed. You know how people do. They'll make a fucking 9-hour video of the same thing just on repeat. All right, what next, baby? Let's take a trip to my home, where I live, God's country. Gonna take a little trip to Florida, guys. And you know it's gonna be fucked up. Jesus Christ. Florida man, here we go.
By this time tomorrow, a sheriff's investigator will likely drive by here to confirm that Davis has violated the court order.
Nearly 25 years ago, I began covering complaints about this Central Florida home.
It's a junkyard.
Seminole County officials said the owner, Alan Davis, had been piling junk in his yard in violation of local ordinances.
But every time they keep screwing with me, I keep moving more. And there is nothing they're going to do about it.
Davis called it a political protest.
It's basically, I'm tired of the government steamrolling over people, and they can just kiss my
Back then, Davis had just a small amount of junk on his property.
You think there's a lot here now? Why don't you come back by tomorrow? Let's see what I really think of the county.
At that point, Davis had not yet built this giant statue of a human rear end, which he would later load onto his truck and drive down the interstate while headed to court hearings.
The name of the sculpture is Kiss My and you can just do it.
Davis.
I saw a Lake Mary sign. Lake Mary is going to a little north of Orlando.
Had not yet been arrested, put on trial, and sent to prison for criminal littering.
When he would get letters that the foliage was too high, the weeds are too high in the front yard, that he would actually get fertilizer and fertilize the weeds to make them even higher.
More recently,
that motherfucker. He would not purposely not fucking mow and then put fertilizer on it. What a prick. Florida man.
Davis built this two-story structure in his yard. It's some kind of storage platform. You cannot even see his house back there anymore. For 25 years, Seminole County has been trying to get Alan Davis to clean up his yard on this quiet residential street. And for 25 years, Alan Davis has been thumbing his nose at the county and the people who live in this middle-class neighborhood.
He just adds and adds and adds every day.
David Radosevich lives 2 doors down.
I was very happy to hear that they're going to finally do something.
For decades, he's begged the county to take action. Did you think when I first met you nearly 25 years ago that we would be standing here talking today?
No. Well, I thought for sure by now it'd be cleaned up, to be honest with you.
Live from WKMG, the Problem Solvers. This is Local 6 News at 5.
It's not just the airplane fuselage outside Alan Davis's home that angers his neighbors, nor is it the sports car body. It's the airplane, the sports car, the water heater, the metal drums, the twisted seal, the plastic tarps.
He's got a pool back there that's really, really bad.
Alan Davis's legal troubles began in April 2000 when a Seminole County code inspector found uncultivated vegetation in excess of 24 inches, an objectionable, unsightly, or unsanitary matter that threatened the health, safety, lives, and welfare of the citizens. County officials repeatedly told Davis to clean up the yard. His response?
Fat chance!
Instead, Davis began hauling out more junk. He obtained some of this material from his former job rebuilding vintage World War II airplanes.
Now when you do it in a big scale, it gets results.
This guy's an asshole.
Tonight,
man.
you'll visit places in this country
Straight up
where neighbor
asshole.
has turned against neighbor.
In 2002,
Whoa.
the CBS News program 48 Hours featured the dispute as Davis began creating his most infamous display, a 6-foot-tall fiberglass sculpture of a rear end. At least one neighbor
That's Seminole County. Seminole County, to me, is about fucking, I don't know. I'd say 3 hours away. It's not far enough.
complained to the county that the statue was obscene, prompting a sheriff's deputy to pay a visit.
He told me that he was going to remove my sculpture, and I quite flatly told him that he would have to talk to the Supreme Court of the United States.
Davis also made mini sculptures that are mounted on bricks from his front yard. He then sold these online. Davis figured if people bought them, it's not junk, it's art, protected by the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. Davis's antics prompted Playboy magazine to publish this cartoon depicting him annoying his neighbors. But it wasn't the statue that concerned county officials. It was the overgrown weeds and other unsightly junk.
Agreed.
Seminole County's Code Enforcement Board eventually issued Davis a $13,000 fine, with an additional fine of $250 per day until the violations were corrected. But Davis refused to pay.
They will not get a single dime.
As you probably guessed by now, Davis does not live within a homeowners association. If he did, the HOA could have potentially foreclosed on Davis's home.
Whoa.
But outside of HOAs like we are here, Florida's homestead exemption generally prevents debt collectors from seizing your primary residence. But other personal property like cars, furniture, and jewelry can still be seized and then sold at auction to pay off debts. Seminole County officials wanted to seize the junk in Davis's yard, in theory to pay off all his fines, but more importantly, to get this property cleaned up. So the county filed this lawsuit seeking to foreclose on Davis's personal property.
We would ask at this time to have a summary judgment on the foreclosure issue.
Mr. Davis? Your Honor, I object.
Davis represented himself in court. He's not an attorney, as the judge often reminded him.
I got to go to the law library. I got to call a friend of mine and find out how to serve a subpoena correctly.
Whenever Davis went to court, he loaded his butt statue into the back of his pickup and drove it down I-4. As folks looked on in astonishment, Davis intentionally positioned the sculpture outside the courthouse.
Where's NK?
In hopes that the judge would see it.
I'm just going to keep fighting, and they can all just come kiss my.
But Circuit Court Judge Nancy Alley did not buy the free speech argument and issued this court order allowing the Seminole County Sheriff to seize $13,000 of Davis's personal property. Soon, forklifts, hazmat trucks, and moving vans rolled into this neighborhood as workers began hauling away the junk. Neighbors watched in amazement.
It's good that they're finally getting around to it, but it sure took a long time.
This cleanup cost Seminole County taxpayers more than $9,000. But for the first time in years, the yard was clean. Davis vowed revenge.
Wait till tomorrow. You think it's bad now? I'm gonna move more in.
For years, all of this junk sat in the front yard of Seminole County's worst neighbor. Today, it all gets auctioned off.
2 months after the cleanup, Davis's belongings were put on the auction block.
Do I hear a bid? Yes. What is your bid, sir? $50.
The winning bidder was John Weiser.
This is a whole nightmare.
He paid $95 for all of Davis's stuff. But little did Seminole County officials know then, Weiser and Davis were friends. Months after the county hauled away these vehicle parts and scrap metal, we found the same items right back in Davis's front yard.
You look at the humor of the whole thing. You've got one little guy, one little smart that is just running them around in circles.
Seminole County Sheriff did not find it humorous.
I'm not concerned at all about what people's perception is. I have an obligation, responsibility to the people who live in the community to do everything we can to ensure that everyone complies with the law.
Soon, Davis was adding even more junk to his property, including toilets filled with cactus plants. He made a new butt sculpture, this one tattooed with the name of the judge who ordered him to clean up his yard. Then Davis took his political protest to new heights, climbing on the roof of his house where he assembled these steel drums in the shape of a middle finger.
The title of the sculpture is Salute to Seminole County, You're Number One.
You're a first class, you know what?
The frustration of his neighbors was bubbling over. Some secretly hoped that Davis would get struck by a bolt of lightning.
But not even Mother Nature could stop him. By then, it was clear to everyone that civil penalties were not going to deter Davis. So county officials turned up the heat. Deputies arrested Davis, and prosecutors charged him with violating the Florida litter law. That law says any person who dumps litter in an amount exceeding 500 pounds is guilty of a third-degree felony.
Do you remember when I got arrested on your birthday?
Davis feared being separated from his young daughter and wife, but he says the fight was worth it.
Women getting the vote. What did they do? Civil rights. I mean, every political protest in this country has always gone above and beyond.
Yeah, she is my best supporter. And my daughter is always saying, I wish I had a normal daddy.
You will hear from the neighbors about that.
Because you're a fucking
In 2003, a jury began hearing evidence in the criminal case.
The value of my home, nobody wants to buy it because nobody wants to live near it.
Code enforcement officers showed jurors photographs of the numerous violations, and a health department representative testified about the hazards the property posed to neighbors.
The mosquitoes can maybe be able to breed in that environment.
If there is a theme to this trial, it should be one man's trash is another man's treasure.
Davis's public defender argued that his client was exercising his constitutional rights.
What rights are you trying to protect, sir?
My right to privacy and my right to freedom of speech.
It did not take jurors long to reach a verdict.
We, the jury, find the defendant guilty of illegal dumping of litter.
A judge sentenced Davis to 1 year and 1 day in state prison, followed by 3 years of probation.
They mobbed me. They knew I was coming. They wanted my autograph.
I caught up with Davis while he was incarcerated.
I get charged with felony littering, and then now I'm cleaning garbage.
Davis would occasionally send me letters from prison. This one contained a legal document challenging his criminal conviction. It was written on toilet paper from the prison bathroom. Yes, this is toilet paper. Davis's yard may
toilet paper. Mother.
Be messy, but his handwriting is exquisite.
It's all a matter of what somebody thinks somebody else should do. And in this country, we don't have the right to tell our neighbors how to live.
Davis predicted he'd be locked up again someday.
Will you be back in prison?
Probably. Yeah, probably will.
He was right. Just months after being released, a judge found Davis violated his probation and sent him back to prison for another year.
Oh, I think I'm gonna probably be visiting Bubba tonight.
When Davis got out again, he violated his probation again.
Mr. Davis, all you had to do was follow the rules.
And went back to prison again. But if you think a total of more than 4 years behind bars would change Davis's behavior, it didn't.
I've only been here, only got out of prison yesterday, and I'm gonna start fertilizing today. Seminole County can kiss my...
The day after Davis completed his full sentence, he began growing his weeds again.
Jack and the Beanstalk. How about Alan and the Beanstalk?
He's back!
Neighbors like Jan Schmidt feared it would start all over again.
It's like you cannot be rational with an irrational person, and I think he's irrational.
Using Google Maps Street View, we can see what happened next. This is what Davis's yard looked like shortly after he got out of prison. And this is what it looked like a few years later. By 2016, Seminole County had placed over $1.9 million in liens on Davis's property.
Once again, the county obtained a court order to seize the junk, this time hauling away more than 70,000 pounds of trash and debris. And once again, Davis was arrested for felony littering. He pleaded.
All right. Jesus Christ. Come back. We'll come back to that. Let me see if we have anything. God damn it. Ugh. Oh, that's it. Jesus Christ. Okay, let me see if we got any. Mm. Mm. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see much else. Let's talk, shall we? Fuck. That was a big hit. Manifesto. Yeah, good penmanship. All he had to do was it's a damn yard. It just Florida indignant. My God. Florida indignant. Yeah. Well, yeah, you know what happens? Orders. Yeah, it's really educated camp. All right. What time? Ah, it's time. It's time to get the fuck out of here. I'm dead. It's time to leave. That's it. That's all there is. All there is. I'm sad about it. But I'll see you tomorrow. Yes, I will. You guys have a wonderful day. And don't do any fucking thing that's fucked up. You know what? I'm gonna play a Tuesday song, even though it's not now, but it will be for later. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for coming, hanging out with me. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow.
Well, say your nights till die. Well, say your nights till die. Well, say your nights till die. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'll see you tonight. See you next Tuesday. So I'll just keep playing.
Well, say your nights till die. Let's go. We'll see you next Tuesday. We'll see you next Tuesday. We'll see you next Tuesday. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll see you next Tuesday. Let's go. Well, say your nights till die. Well, say your nights till die. Well, say your nights till die. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, say your nights till die. Let's go. We'll see you next Tuesday. We'll see you next Tuesday. We'll see you next Tuesday. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll see you next Tuesday. Let's go. We'll see you next Tuesday. We'll see you next Tuesday. We'll see you next Tuesday. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll see you next Tuesday. Let's go. We'll see you next Tuesday. We'll see you next Tuesday. Whoa. We'll see you next Tuesday. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll see you next Tuesday. Let's go. We'll see you next Tuesday. We'll see you next Tuesday. We'll see you next Tuesday. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll see you next Tuesday. Let's go.
to the 420 show. It may be over, but you can still bask in its glow. We laughed, we chilled, we told bad jokes. Now it's time to say goodbye, but continue your tow. Come back for more and tell a friend. It's just for fun and don't mean to offend. Oh yeah, we had a blast, we all laughed, you know we care, but don't be sad or mad or glum. We'll be back for more next week, same place with all the fam, that's for sure. Oh, Murphy's best, it's that rugby, oh, of mines. Come back for more and tell a friend, it's just for fun.